In this video, I'm going to talk about the AMC Disney merger rumor. Okay? A couple of nights ago, like I shared with y'all, I received a message in the Discord from somebody that showed me this screenshot. And they asked me, did I know anything about it? And would I look into it? I said, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm going to look into it. What it says is that I know most of y'all are familiar, but for those that aren't, AMC Form 8-A12B- Registration of Securities, filing date 2022, August 4th. All right. Now, as we read this, under this section, conversion procedures, each issued and outstanding share of preferred stock will automatically convert in full into shares of common stock at the conversion rate with no action on the part of holders at 9:30 New York City time on the first business day following the effectiveness of the common stock amendment. Okay? And it says what this Form 8K amendment means. All right. Number one, the amendment filing tells us upon a buyout, APE converts to AMC common stock at the conversion date. Common stock will then be converted to cash and or new company stock. Okay. Stop. In order for Disney to merge with AMC, first APE would have to merge back into AMC, and then once all the APE are converted back into AMC, then Disney can merge with AMC. Now, we can always count on Tony to tell motherfuckers, and whoever was the originator of that post, Tony here, informs everybody regarding the merger or acquisition clause in AMC's 8-4-22 8-A12B. While it is correct that APE would convert in a merger, it is not indicative of any plans. All right. First off, he couldn't know that for sure. He don't know what their plans are. The fact that it's possible is out there. All right. This is standard boilerplate language found in many company filings. I agree. And then I thought, well, they had the original filing, then they had the amended filing. This was part of the amended filing. And then his next statement was, it was also not an amendment. It was part of the APE filing on August 4th. Then he put some bitch ass link here. I went to that link and tried to read that shit. Man, I ain't reading that shit all night. Anyway, just like he said, yes, while it is correct that in a buyout, they would have to convert the APE into AMC shares and then from there enter into the merger. Is it possible? Yes. Is it likely? No. Couple of reasons why. I mean, as I'm sitting here and I'm taking my notes and I'm meditating, I can't find one reason why Disney, Pixar, or anybody else would want to buy AMC. First off, AMC is so undervalued, it's not going to go down like that. When it gets to the right price, then we can talk. But no, the stock price is too undervalued for what that stock is. We are the world's largest movie theater. And one of our competitors just went bankrupt. So, you want to buy AMC, you're not going to buy it at no fucking $6.50 and $7 and $10 a share. So that's off the table. Why? Because before you can get the merger, before Adam Aaron can merge with Disney, he's got to settle the APE shares. And they can't do that. So the merger it's possible, but it's not likely. And he said here that it was not an amendment, that it was part of the original filing. So if it is, then it's just like he said, it's a cut and paste system where I need this part and I need this part and I don't need this part and I need this part. It's just cut and paste. So, what do I think? Do I think AMC and Disney are going to merge? No. Here's another good one. Oh, look, Pixar put a tweet out that says checkmate, and he's playing chess. They talking about Adam Aarons and checkmate because he's a chess player. That's your logic behind looking at that picture of Pixar and saying checkmate because he's playing chess. Do y'all realize that Pixar has their own company and their own people that follow them? And that could mean something totally different to them. Everything is not connected to AMC, although a lot of it is. Ask any low budget actor who makes B films, and they can tell you that there are two dates that are important to movies that are made in the studio, such as Paramount and Disney and all the rest of them. That's the theatrical release date and the theatrical window date. And we're going to discuss that, and you're going to see that's most likely what they're talking about when they talk Disney information. But for right now, a theatrical release date is the date a new movie is entered into the theater distribution system for public viewing. For example, October 28th, Pray for the Devil comes out. On November 18th, Mickey, the Story of a Mouse comes out. And December 16th, Avatar, Way of the Water will come out. All of these dates, October 28th, November 18th, December 16th, are theatrical release dates. Okay? The next phrase we're going to talk about is theatrical window. Alright? Now, theatrical window is how long a movie plays only in theaters before going to streaming services. One such theatrical window that we can talk about right now is Netflix. And you'll remember the tweet that Adam Aarons put out talking about how proud he was. After 4 years, he had finally made a deal with Netflix to show Netflix original movies in AMC movie theaters for a short time, and then it would be released to Netflix. A theatrical window. That's what he was talking about right here. Alright? Before Netflix can show this original movie, it shows at the movie theater, and it has to show there for so many days before it can stream to Netflix. That is a theatrical window. Alright? It's important to understand while we're talking about theatrical windows is that they have laws and rules and policies concerning theatrical windows, because when a movie shows at a movie theater, that's when they know how much the actors get paid. When they stream it, there's a conflict with what the actors should get paid. So they ended up making rules and everything. But what happened was the pandemic. Once the pandemic hit and the movie theaters closed, the theatrical window rules were no longer in effect. And you had places like Amazon Prime, all right, Apple TV, HBO Max, and so forth. They all created streaming services, all right, so they could go from the studio straight to the streaming service. They could bypass, or they found a loophole to the theatrical window rule. But now it's proven through all the blockbusters that people don't want to stay home. They want to go to the movies. And studios and streaming services are realizing that. They are losing out on profits because of going straight to streaming services. I'll give you a prime example. They're not listed up here, but Peacock is one of them, okay? Let's take a look at Peacock and the movies they have on Peacock. Streaming free, all right? How about Beast? I could watch Beast, which I did watch Beast last night. First off, I know I'll never get ate by a fucking lion because I'm not going to be in Africa trying to go through a jungle safari. But I watched that last night at home in my recliner. Halloween Ends. Saw it on Peacock for free while it's in the movie theaters. And yes, I've watched Jurassic World Dominion, the brand new one that is now playing at AMC theaters. I watched it at home on Peacock for free. So, that's why they created rules for theatrical windows, that the movie would have to show for so long at the movie theater and then be released onto a streaming service. Back then in the day, it was HBO, Cinemax. Don't you remember? I remember saying, I want to go see Amityville Horror. My dad said, I'm not taking you to see that shit. It costs too much. It'll be on TV next month. That's what he was talking about. The theatrical window will close and it will come on TV. Chill out. All right? But what about Disney? And what about Pixar? Same thing. And that's what I think all the talk about Disney and Pixar and Checkmate and everything else is, they have come to an agreement with AMC theaters on how long they will show their movies that they produce in their studios. They will give it a theatrical window of 45 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever. And that is what I believe all the talk's about. Now, I got off the phone. I've been talking for 45 minutes with Froggy Styles, and we both come to the same conclusion. I just got off the phone with Al and Uncle Frank, and they've came to the same conclusion. And I like what Uncle Frank called it. He said that what AMC's trying to do now is create a strategic alliance between theaters and AMC. So, what's it all mean, CSI? What it all boils down to is this. What it would take for a merger or acquisition or buyout, people, yes, it would bring the MOAS, but you have to remember Adam Aaron's past. He's not here to help us get a MOAS. He's here to help this company. And he is talking about strategic, Uncle Frank say it, strategic alliances with the streaming services on how long they will show their movies in theaters before they release it on their streaming platform. That's what we're fixing to hear about. And that's good news. That's good news. Because if the window right now is 30 days for some studios, and it gets moved to 60 days, then we get double that profit because it won't be going to the streaming service. And that's what it's all about. So, I've worked on this son of a bitch since 9 o'clock last night. I hope y'all appreciate it. Love y'all. Be blessed. See you in the next video.
Code red, there's been a glitch in the matrix. They out here wildin' and it's too much, I can't take it.